Oh, wait, we're on stream.
Oh my.
Man.
We are on. We're
Are we?
live. Give me a thumbs up if we're live then. Great.
Yeah, we are live. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, who needs them?
We're just having a great chat there.
We're professionals around here. Yeah.
Yes, and if
Hope,
we
hope they
look
didn't
at...
hear hope they didn't hear everything then.
No, maybe not. Yes, but as we can see here, Johan has raged quit streaming altogether and is returning back as...
Naples.
Naples.
One and only.
Yes.
Okay. He was jumping around trying to pick a nation, but it seems he's settled on the purple beast of southern Italy. See what he does with them, because this is Naples pretty much with their starting land.
Yes. Well, they got Sicily.
Aye.
So that's a huge expansion there.
I don't like the way it zooms in on Gujarat here for me. It's like it's trying to tell me
Yes, I
something.
think it's reminding you of your pain.
No. Wouldn't be so bad if Jampur weren't just still there clinging on to dear life.
Yes, but you can make Jampur great again.
It takes some magic. But yes, we're back. This is the Dev Clash, Europa Universalis
Yes.
4 Mandate of Heaven.
Indeed.
Our developers are all slugging it out for supremacy.
Yes. It's a battle to the death.
Yeah.
And Europa Universalis will be hiring developers after this clash.
I mean, just look what happens to me when I get kicked out. I'm relegated to the streaming studio.
Yes.
We're constantly avoiding looks from HR as they...
Yes. And marketing and all these people.
And we're even breaking YouTube.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, we won't talk about that, though.
No, better not.
We don't encourage people.
Aye, so if we get a quick rundown of the situation, I don't think anybody's in big player wars at the moment.
No, but we do have AI Ottomans, the nastiest AI ever.
Yeah, and they are...
Currently bringing on the pain to Ethiopia.
Yeah, so Ethiopia, who has been real big buddies with Persia and with Kilwa, they're having to deal with the Ottomans. And look at that. Ethiopia, Kilwa, and Persia, and a few other...
And miscellaneous friends.
Bits of old rope.
Yes.
So, looks like they're gearing up for a counterattack, but what I find quite interesting is Kilwa's down here going, well, I'm kind of busy, you know, these rebels won't defeat themselves.
No, they definitely will not.
So they don't seem to think that the Ottomans are too much of their problem right now. An interesting way to look at it. But yeah, the Ottomans do have a way of going down and thinking that Ethiopia is a nice place for a holiday home. They must like the mountains.
Well, definitely. They also probably want Alexandria. I hear it's very nice.
Oh, aye.
Cracking library.
So the Ottomans are superior in their technology, and those are...
And it wouldn't surprise me if they were just a little bit lucky.
Aye.
I mean,
Good old AI, they're enjoying their lucky nation status.
yes.
Not,
Oh,
Observer Kun, check my mission, says Grugi. Oh no.
oh dear, let's...
He's the Yaman, isn't he?
Be afraid. Yes, he is Yamana. Oh, yeah. Yamana.
Recover our cultural heritage. Legends speak of a Japanese artist who fled to a distant land after incurring the wrath of the emperor. He brought with him his most prized possessions, picture books chronicling the history of a higher school, where the most legendary samurai of his age were educated. We believe that this lost cultural treasure...
Lies... ... In the jungles of Africa. Oh.
It is our duty to recover it. Objective, own manga. Oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, still that does mean that Kanem Bornu, our Grey Wolf player, better watch out.
Yes, you could get a lot of Japanese coming to visit, and they won't just be taking pictures.
Yeah, I know, and that's quite a lot to jump in and take over as well, so I'm sorry to say it, Grey Wolf, but your days are numbered.
Yes.
None can stop the Yamana.
Yes. It's got the power of Grugi. Oh, peace.
Okay, so...
Peace sells.
I'm not the best at vision here, but was there territorial exchanges?
Yes,
Looks
there
like
was.
Dumyat and As Suayas were taken over. I
I
apologise to anyone that lives around here for butchering...
Oh, don't worry, that comes as standard. I'm pretty sure they...
Add them to the list.
Yes, if you aren't used to that by now... yes, you know,
What are you doing?
yes. We'd just like to welcome any new fans. Yes.
Yeah.
Butchering place names comes as standard.
Oh, yes.
So, that'll be bad news for Gnevnom, who hoped to get back into the war, he was saying, and thus earn the truce with the Ottomans.
Ah, that would be a clever one, because, yeah, he doesn't currently have one, and the Ottomans, I'm betting, quite like the look of their land. Quite a bit. In
Nice
fact,
land.
The Ottomans just...
Yeah, I mean, it's Sharing is caring in the Ottoman world.
Yeah, they do like the idea of attack in any direction. I
Yes.
think it frees them up a bit. So I guess that's why Johan wasn't jumping into Hungary
Well,
anytime soon.
because the Ottomans are hungry for more.
Oh, jinx, there.
Yes.
Their
But
days
they
are
are. They
numbered.
do want Naples, though.
Look at all those cores they can get back. Aye, the Ottomans are keen on Naples. Not all of it. I mean,
Right, I mean, Johan Kirby's little corner there.
Palermo's a great place. And Syracuse.
Yes. Who's he paying tribute to?
Oh!
He's a tributary state of the Yamana.
Okay, so there must be some agreement where the great Japanese are going to defend Naples from those that would do them harm.
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder if Johan chose that one. Or did the AI decide it was a good idea?
Maybe they thought we should have like a Purple Nation alliance here
Yes.
between
It's
Naples
all the
and
rage.
Yamana.
So we have Greco and our laser still continuing to fight their own little private wars.
So what's going on here? They're battling it out with Tlemcen. We've seen quite a bit of fighting going on here. Let's see if we can't get a bit more detail. So, crushing it through Tlemcen. Doesn't look like they're going to have too many problems here, right? Even though they're technologically woefully underprepared. The thing is, Tlemcen just can't deal with this much of Africa.
Oh, Purple Nations Unite.
Oh boy. Anyone else? Okay, well he considers France a purple. Okay,
Well, it's kind of blue.
yeah.
Sicily's green.
And then there's Nagai, which is
Well,
okay.
it's turquoise, I would say. Kind of.
He's going for Sicily as well. So Sicily's been excluded into Malta. It's a
Yeah.
shame we don't actually see the tag Malta here. That would be more interesting.
Sad.
And
So,
I'm sure Daniel would be unhappy if we didn't give his ego a bit of a nod here. He's
Yes.
taking over the British Isles.
is he going to seize the birthplace of Jake in this war?
I don't know. Well, it's pretty good. You know, I want that. It's no birthplace of Chris.
Ah, well,
What
not many
is?
places can be, really. You
Who
know,
can really claim that?
who can compete?
Well, that's quite a lot of power that
Oh, but
Brunei
the
is
Incas
simply
have
being
turned
handed.
up in Ireland. Look at this sunset invasion.
Oh boy,
Yes.
they're going for Ireland. I wonder
Yes.
if they have a plan to divide up the islands between them. Because
The
it looks
partition
like
of Ireland would never catch on. Nah.
never seen it before, never
No.
see it again.
No.
So are they going to transfer the lands over, or are the Inca getting in for some land here?
Oh,
That's what I wanna know.
Starnan has gone to war with someone.
Okay,
Persia.
Persia.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go. Thank you, Starnan.
Who would have seen this coming?
Yes, we knew we had a good player war in you.
So, Gujarat are keen to get their lands back off of Persia. And they are coming rolling on in. I'll be frank here.
No, I
Gujarat
can be
have-
frank this time.
Gujarat have an incredible advantage when it comes to military power. Unfortunately,
And rebels.
They
They
now
have the best rebels.
They're showing off now. It's
Yes.
like, look how strong we are. Look, we can crush our own rebels before we jump in.
Yes.
But it's okay. He always has his backup that is the Vijayanagari manpower ready to rock and roll.
Yes, Cat's best ally.
Yeah, can't go wrong. But not only that, Mong Yang have made clear their allegiance here. They've got Vijayanagar, Gujarat, and Ayutthaya. So, yeah, I don't like Persia's odds here against all of this.
Well,
Dai Viet have gotten involved as well.
Oh, everyone's
Okay,
favourite.
so it's east versus west here.
Yes, no guy. Persia.
Oh, so Nagai have joined in on Persia's side
Yeah.
here as well.
Epic war. Thank you very much, people. After
Interesting.
last week's very poor effort in the player wars, we're
Yeah.
glad to see you guys getting back into your stride.
But what we see is a great technological advantage for all the players in the east. And when it comes to west, they're lacking that critical...
Ethiopia is-
Okay, Ethiopia and
Kilwa.
Kilwa bring in some muscle.
Yeah, but will they actually make it there?
They will have to coordinate extremely well. And if there's one thing that Starnan and Cats can do, it's coordinate.
Oh, we do know from experience.
Oh, well... It's not the best I've seen, but it's
yes.
good.
Yeah. Possibly yes.
Okay, but no, we're going to have unbiased coverage of this war, absolutely. We have the Persian units standing back. They know that they wouldn't be able to take them on their own. Ethiopia's coming along. Has this been enough to make Kilwa think, now is my time to get involved? Our survey says...
Possibly yes.
Well, they're sitting there. They're not making the moves to get up there. Maybe they're trying to get in by boat.
Well, who knows?
That could
What
be
about
it.
Nogai? Are they doing anything good?
All right, so Nagai, do you think having rebels is good?
I think it's all the rage.
Okay, well then they are doing fantastically.
Yes.
'Cause that's what they're dealing with here. Muscovite separatists traipsing through their land.
And
Die Viet crushing in the north.
Divet are crushing it, man. They're crushing it.
Yeah, I do not fancy their chances here. Oh boy, everybody's jumping in wanting a piece of those Gujarati rebels.
Well,
They're all the
Gujarati
rage.
rebels are the best rebels. You know,
I've never seen better. You know, I always thought they were the best.
yes.
So what do we have here? We got Mongyang taking over the occupations to Persia south. And yeah, these forces are a little too paltry to take on anything here. It's also worth noting that there's a laughable lack of fortifications in this area. They blitz through this level 2 fort that they had in Kohistan. No, let's not even try. Let's not go down that path. Nothing good will come of it.
Yeah, there's no Q in it.
The Ethiopians here bring the hardest punch. In fact, I'd be willing to say they're going to bring the only punch for all of this, since they're the only ones at that crucial military technology.
And they're also the only one with a real army here, because no
Persia's-
guy didn't look like they were bringing much to the fight.
I mean, they're bringing land that needs to be occupied. Otherwise, they've just got their armies up north. Their tech isn't terrible, but it's certainly not good enough for
Not
this.
ideal.
So it
And they have
seems
a few minor rebel problems.
just a little bit.
I mean, if Divet was feeling generous, they might kill these rebels down here. But it looks like no.
No, he quite looks like that. I think that's Kokandi rebels right there. No, Chagatai can't. Chagatai's back in. Chagatai, they had aspirations, man. They
Yes.
fought for independence and got it. And well,
Then
this-
got smacked.
Yeah, but they're back for more. So it seems to be a bit of a deadlock here. I think they're just waiting for occupations before they can move in one unified mass.
Yeah, it's one glorious whole.
There we go. Well, they're putting.
Well, that was one of their vassals there.
There was an army there.
Yes, it wasn't exactly the kind of threat that a player like Starnan, 8,000 AI troops,
Nah.
not really going to get people frightened. All right, don't be frightened.
Especially not him. He's got a 4-fire general, which is interesting in this age where cannons are really proving their mettle.
Well,
Speaking of cannons.
Salty Daniel has finished his war, so we have a quick check on.
Yeah, sure. How is...
Oh.
Oh boy, there we go. I don't quite agree with the name, but
Yes,
there we
maybe
go.
we might need a wee rename there. But
Yeah.
did Bratton get anything in Ireland? Did he fulfil his Irish ambition?
No, nothing showing up for our Inca player here. Just got a quick look to see what they do have. It's just, oh well, nothing wrong with the Caribbean.
No.
It looks like they don't have any
Johnny
of their
Depp would agree.
European. They don't have any of their European ambitions fulfilled there.
Well,
Okay,
here we
we got battling here, and oh wow,
Oh,
who would have thought that Ethiopia would be the one to smack down the Starnan? Can
Oh,
Starnan bring it all back?
yeah, no, he's managed to intercept the
Okay,
Persian reinforcements there.
Yeah, but
And Mongyang has come in.
Okay.
Oh, just.
thanks to Mongyang's reinforcements,
Yes, though.
Starnan seizes the day. The Persians attempted to intercept it with... Oh, it's anyone's game here. But with the reinforcements coming up from the south, I think that's bad news for Persia. They may have won the battle.
I don't
but
think they're going to
they
win the
didn't-
war.
Well, or the other battle.
No, they're doing a very tactical runaway.
Okay, so we can see some pretty good coordination between our allies here, which isn't so easy when you do it over 3 or 4 people or more. But yeah, they're doing just fine.
Especially
of it.
because, like, Cats and Starnan don't sit anywhere near each other.
No, but they are on the dog and bone immediately when it comes to war.
My goodness me. You know, these people are just so competitive. You know.
Well, they did give us all headsets in the office. What were we meant to use them for?
I don't know. I mean, this is just supposed to be a fun little game, you know. People chilling, taking it easy.
Chill. Well, there is taking going on. I'll give you that much. And
Well, I wouldn't call
it's
no guy
easy-
easy, but, you know, it's pretty harsh on me.
I'm
Tom.
not. I mean, he's standing back. He's practically inviting them in. But what?
Well, he's got the white gloves on, going, move along. There's nothing to see here.
Okay, the advance has stalled, but that might be working against their favour because it'll let Ethiopia regain their numbers. Don't know how much they lost in the previous Ottoman War, but they're still enjoying a good chunk of their manpower. Persia are not really, and Gujarat. If I stop clicking on wastelands here, Gujarat's still looking fine on their manpower, and only a little bit of loanage. But Vijayanagar brings the meat and
there's
the muscle.
no shortage of people there.
No, Vijayanagar has sent scores of thousands to die, and they will send scores more because, well,
Yes.
they've got their loyalty pegged with Gujarat intensely, I would say. And I do wonder where they plan to go from here, because Basai kind of locked down what Vijayanagara kind of wanted colonially.
Oh,
Vijayanagara went exploration early. I think they packed it in, actually.
DDR land has been created, apparently.
DDR Island. Wherever could it be?
DDR birth.
DDR birth.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
There we go. Alright, getting a chat update there. That's nice. I'm going to sneakily start working with you two. We can have the Scottish Trinity. I think somebody's trying to put in their application to work here.
Yeah, well, we can see. Yes. I don't know where we'd fit them in, but you never know.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see.
What's going on here? It looks like Ethiopia has decided to attack from the south. I don't know how the naval situation is here. Gujarat's getting in. That was close. They could have trapped. They could have been trapped in Hormuz there. That might even be what they're trying, because if the army gets stuck here, then...
Yeah, no, but if they re-liberate the province there, they'll still be able to move.
Yeah, they would be able to go between these two.
But then there would be... It has created a problem here that with their armies down here, in Aden or...
Aye,
well, no, that's Oman area, isn't it? Yeah.
Aye, but no, it looks like they stopped short there, but that's dangerous for them. They're leaving their units too divided up. We have a good question coming in asking for the numbers on each side of the war. Always good to get a fair overview here. So we have 100, I'd say like 230, 240,000 units for the Persian side.
Assuming they would all actually fight.
So we're thinking 250,000 there. If we look at the Gujarati side, oh boy. Okay.
Well, it's a bit more.
Not that much more.
No.
But the problem is, these guys can
we got a
coordinate
battle
together.
going
Oh,
here.
wow. Starnan, he got ahead of himself here. He ran in. He doesn't fancy his chances reinforcing, and he's
On both sides ran.
Oh, no. Looks like Ethiopia decided to run away.
Run away.
And Gujarat's feeling glad about that, I bet, because it was almost his cannons on the front row there. So, now this war is going hunky-dory for the Gujarati.
Yes.
Persia is taking all the front of it, and I want to look at Kilwa once more. Where is the Kilwan army?
Oh, where is it?
Let's get more detail there. Oh, well, we're coming, lads.
No time like the present.
Oh, he even put his movement speed general there. So they're going to get there 10% faster than otherwise would.
Yeah, just... People want a quick request to admire the glory of Ayrshire.
Oh, well.
I'm willing to always grant them that one because...
Shouldn't take long.
It's the birthplace of Chris. Well, not Ayrshire, South Lanarkshire, but still it's the same province.
Close enough. It's all the same.
And sadly, the Western Isles, Daniel didn't want.
Nah.
Sorry for all our huge Western Isles fan base out there, but...
Yeah, both of you are very special to us.
But anyway, back to the war.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow, now this is an amassing.
Yes, we missed one hell of a beating.
Yeah, so away go the Ethiopians. As I said, they bring the muscle to this war, and they're struggling for it. Okay, Kilwa's finally arrived.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying that's not about to turn the tides here, but they must be looking at their numbers and chances here.
Well, certainly not going to do them too much harm.
No, but let's see, 20, 50, 90... If they brought all of these together, they might be able to do something about this.
Might.
But they have a lot of their own reinforcements. It's dangerous. Daniel's claiming that taking the Western Isles would cause too much aggressive expansion because there have been countless wars in Europe fought over who gets to own the Western Isles.
Yes. Do this for me, Mikado, and I'll give you enough wealth to buy the Outer Hebrides. 7 shillings and 6pence. Sounds tempting, Blackadder. Okay, so the...
Okay, they're trying to surround here, but they must be well aware that that Vijayanagari Gujarati backup is right there. The fort has fallen, so, I mean, it's not special terrain or anything. It's not like... If it were mountains, I guess they would be charging all in, guns blazing.
Yeah, Mong Yang would probably take it.
Oh, well... Okay, and it just does not look good for Nagai. They haven't pieced out though. Maybe they're not allowed to. But I wonder what Dai Viet's doing, because this isn't even with Dai Viet getting involved.
I can't see any Dai Viet armies unless Dai Viet started another war when we weren't looking.
I wouldn't put it past them, but no, this is the Persian War. Dai Viet's just hanging back. They're going, you know, why should I strain myself? This is your war.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Our player slayer is nothing if not pragmatic.
Yes. And the other thing I got to say is the player slayer apparently believes that score is an outmoded bourgeois concept.
Oh, really?
Yes, he said the only reason he took the score province's last game was because Johan made him do it. sort of like his version of society made me do it.
He's not a monster. Society made him this way.
Yes, you know. No, people are curious about who has naval superiority.
Yeah, that's a good
and
point.
really, nobody.
Well,
Apparently navies aren't a big thing around here.
Theowa and Persia are showing off here, but we know that Vijayanagar has a decent fleet, so looking at it, we've got 24 heavies. No galleys, and that's what we're looking at, galleys and heavies. Because this is an inland sea, so the galleys are super good. Okay, no heavies on the Gujarati side. Complete naval domination for the defenders here.
All right.
Sadly, that's not going to win the wars for them, but it would protect Ethiopia.
There's a wee sneaky Mong Yang army there, though. Got to hand it to Mong
wow.
Yang. Wise use of 1,000 men, just marching through the area with no forts.
In chess, the pawns go first, and
yes.
they obviously stride into Arabia. And that's pretty good for them, because they'll be doing economical damage to Persia by keeping this occupied. I think Persia is going to be having a hard time holding on to what they have here.
A battle.
Alright, Starnan was not afraid of mountain fighting. He just jumped right in, taking that -2 to...
Let's see will the reinforcements get here?
Oh boy, they're getting intercepted from the south as well, though. I think it's going to be a double whammy here.
Yes.
Okay, then again, Mong Yang are in a bit of trouble here because they've ran into mountains to engage this fight.
But there's a Gujarati army is coming up.
If they get the reinforcements in... The reinforcements have arrived. Goodbye, Ethiopia. Kilwa just don't seem to want to
I think Kilwa are peaceful.
Yeah, they just want to watch. They're like mediators.
So sort of like the grand voyeur of our stream here.
But they're running away. They might come to regret this choice. Because that appears to be the Persian army vastly reduced, and they don't even have the manpower to reinforce it. They haven't dipped into loans yet. It doesn't look so hot for them.
But the war exhaustion's mounting for them.
Oh, heavens, yes. That's up at 8 already. I can see it reaching 20 if they don't decide to throw in the towel here and now. Now, Gujarat are pretty mad. Some dashing, handsome, and skillful tactician ensured that Gujarat lost this war, lost this land in a previous war.
I wonder who.
I guess Gujarat want it back.
Yes.
Don't know who. They'll go down in infamy. But I'm sure whoever they are, their nation would still be alive.
Yes, I'm sure their nation is still going strong.
Gonna get a quick check to see if there are any other big wars going on. There's still the existing African war, this big one.
So we have a quick update on that one?
Yeah, it looks like Tlemcen are getting a bit multicolored. But then again, they've pushed back here, haven't they?
What they did was clearly... so Grekulf was getting all the attention. Oh, the war is over.
Yeah, the war has ended.
For you, my friend, the war is over.
I wonder if they got white peace or anything of the sort there. Looks like it. White peace between the two. Maybe a slight change of money. And that will not be the case here. Not by a long shot.
I thought Starnan was like 52 ducats or something was his usual.
That's his usual price for facing out. He's a monster, so he is. But I think he's got his eyes on a lot of this. Why don't we have a look at what Gujarat could do to Persia here? Because we're now at the point...
Is this sort of like the game show one? This is what you could have won.
This is what you could have. This is behind door number 2.
Yes.
We're at the stage of administrative efficiency now, and we're also at the point of absolutism. He's not been building it up himself. Absolutism.
Clearly a firm believer in, Valfar.
Oh man, not that again.
Yes.
Okay, and wow, despite their naval superiority of the defenders' side, Gujarat's still sniping some boats there.
Sniper.
So he's no doubt going to want a lot of this land back.
Well, imagine he wants it all.
Yeah, probably all of it. So, that gives an idea of how much he could eat into Persia there. And that's assuming that he takes this. He might even look at this Kathiawar stuff and say, if I just push in this way, there's no chance that they can defend Kathiawar later. So he might just look to do more damage to Persia's core. Just depends how they want to play it. But, I mean, the ball is firmly in their court.
There's a request to see the military genius that is Johan.
Johan is at war. Well, genius that he is, he's got France on his side as well, I remember.
French conquest of
Vizcaya. That's
someplace in Spain.
Yes. Yes, of course. Because I know Vizcaya. There we go.
Yes, I've been there before.
How was it?
I don't know. I was never actually there.
Was it all smoking and in flames?
Yes, it was. But the Union Jack was flying proudly.
Okay. Yeah, the Grande Batterie is moving around here. But I don't think Johan is going to struggle too much here. Well,
Oh, he's got crack Portuguese legions.
Portuguese have a thing or two to say about that, while Naples is busy burning over in southern France.
Meanwhile, back in Persia,
Yeah.
things are not going well.
Oh, heavens, no. And this is just after the Ottomans were eyeing them up. And the Ottomans, it's worth noting, are allied with Gujarat.
Ooh, that's
So,
a very sneaky call from the Starman there.
Yeah, so...
Not famous for his diplomacy, but this appears to be a bit of a...
Yeah, so he's taking no chances with his allies here. He's got the strong arm of India, the Emperor of China, the untouched Mongyang, and the mighty Ottomans. Yeah, that's a fairly good
Unless he
hand
wants
of
to
cards.
keep his friends close
Oh, wow.
and his enemies closer.
I can't get much more closer with Persia here. I'm just curious what he's going to be going for in all of this. Now, as long as the defenders keep their navy stationed here, it's a long way round for the Gujarati and others to make it into Ethiopia. They could. The Ottomans
they've deployed their armies down there. Now, meanwhile, Persia, staging a comeback of Elvis proportions.
Well, they did keep their units hidden up there, and they've waited for the attackers to get deep into Arabia here. But here's the thing, once they clear this, unless the defenders actually park their fleet here, it's going to be free access down into Ethiopia. And Ethiopia lacks fortifications like crazy. So what's it going to be for them?
Oh, look, some Persian peasants.
Oh boy, the peasants have come to save the day.
The peasants are revolting.
Speaking of saving the day, now Nagai is entering the battlefield.
But still only sieging down rebels.
Now they will have their revenge. Daviet, I'm interested in what they're doing, because they're certainly not gunning down all of Nagai here.
No.
They could have just come and rolled through. But that's the thing, you know, the player Slayer Iki will not just jump in and fight for fighting's sake.
Yes.
He knows what he wants.
One
so...
does not simply march into Nogai.
No.
Yes.
Heavens, no. Korea polishing off the last of Qing, so Daviet quite likely looking at them going, oh, I don't like this, because, I mean, what would make a smoother border? This bumpy nonsense here, or this smooth sailing across Korea? Or even just, you know,
Or maybe the player Slayer just thinks the coastline.
Maybe he just needs a better coast.
Yeah.
He's kind of pinned in with Uesugi and Korea here. And the guy eating up this land doesn't give the Daviet a lot of areas to
he's
expand
kind of really out of AI options to advance into. Pretty soon he's going to have to make the sensible and adult decision to attack a player. That's...
Okay, well, not really by choice, but the Ethiopian Navy is now in the Red Sea, preventing crossing here.
Yep.
And I don't think the Gujarati Navy, with all their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coasts, are going to be able to take them down.
Meanwhile, peasants are liberating Persia for peasants. Persia for peasants. That sounds a great new political party.
Okay, well, here come Daviet now. They've decided to take the low road.
Yes.
They didn't want to get to Scotland before anyone else. Wonder what they're going to do here. Probably just polish up the peasants then. They haven't been one for really fighting in this war, have they?
No.
In fact, when it boils down to it...
Did you have some time just to show off Brumerica?
Brumerica.
Yeah, it's been a request from our fans, Brumerica.
We have the power. Let's go and see what everyone can see. We have Bruxico. We have Bruanada. We have Brunophonia?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Brunophonia?
And then we have Brumerica.
Brumerica. Brulaska.
And I think we have Brulumbia down there.
Oh yeah, there we go, Brulumbia.
Yeah.
But they'll never tap into the Inca here, I'm sure. And then we have Bru Europe.
Well,
Brunei and
it's not quite the same thing.
Britain here.
Yes.
Well, they've done some real harm to the British here. The British still have 2 forts, though. Does mean it's not a free reign to take them on, but I don't think the Brunei.
Definitely, I would say that Brunei is steadily getting something. Yes. Now, meanwhile, I just saw a battle involving Johan.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's fighting Australia.
Yeah, there we go. He's got them.
He just defeated Australia.
Send those Habsburgs home. Take this another point to highlight that yes, we have these sad retreat animations for people that have been wounded and forced to retreat. They're going to be slumped over, even if they're with their cannons or their horses. Oh, that guy's traipsing far away.
Yeah.
So he's going to liberate his country, I see.
Yes. So back to the main event.
Yeah. But while we're looking at this, as we look at particularists
As
now,
we see the elite Persian rebels putting up some resistance.
yeah. Somebody's asking about great powers, certainly. So we have Ottomans, Brunei, Korea, France, Dai Viet, Inca, Gujarat, and Kilwa.
It's a pretty diverse mix.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Now, tributary states, Vijayanagar here would certainly be up there. However, they decided to bend the knee as a tributary to Dai Viet, so they're not going to be so eligible themselves. They've also built up, no, these are transports. I thought maybe they were trying to build up a heavy fleet to take on the Ethiopians.
The Ethiopians have come back over the water and are
Yeah.
liberating Arabia.
Oh, and here's Kilwai's back home. He's like, forget this. I'm
Yes.
not getting involved.
Yes. Yes. I went to Persia. It was a silly place.
Yeah. It's like, I came, I saw,
I buggered
and
off.
I was right.
Yeah.
I was on the first boat home.
Yes. Seen it, done it,
Yeah.
never again.
Wore the t-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm wondering how Persia will feel about having an ally. That,
Such loyal allies.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's any irony in that, but maybe I shouldn't bang that drum too hard.
No.
Here comes Mong Yang to put the last of the Persians in their place. Mong Yang not scared about running into.
Well, Mongyang loves her mountains.
Oh yes, they're trained hard in those. So I'm wondering if Gujarat have been enjoying any of their powers yet. They've got the multiple universities, but it doesn't look like they've built up the splendor to get any of their abilities yet. Persia, I wonder if they're much and such the same. We're not too deep into the age of
No, I
absolutism.
don't. I think it's going to be a bit early for people to start getting.
You'd need real powerful people like the Dai Viet who are steaming ahead. They've got their administrative efficiency and their absolutism gain here, because they are the emperor.
Yes.
Yes,
your heat has made you powerful. Yes.
Oh,
Does
that's
Ethiopia pieced out?
Good question. No,
No.
they're still involved. I don't think any of the people have pieced out, and I doubt that Gujarat would simply allow them a white peace at this point.
Gujarat, though, is advancing back into southern Arabia there, having been driven out by Ethiopia. Or,
Yeah. But this fort hasn't had time to get its garrison back, so...
Now, it's going to be curious to see how is Ethiopia going to try and pounce on these isolated Gujarati armies, or...
Good question. Well, he's certainly standing ready to rock and roll, and this is a mountain without any reinforcements to be seen, and Ethiopia
I think I can
knows this.
see some Vijayanagar.
Ah, they're marching down, so
Yes, so it
Ethiopia...
looks like sadly,
They had their opportunity to strike, they did not take it, and
Yes.
for that, reinforcements piling in. Now, if they had the Kilwan army by their side, they could no doubt send those Gujaratis packing. I don't know what game the Kilwans are playing here. They might think, maybe if I don't antagonize them, they'll just let me be cozy here in Africa. Never seems to work out that way. Funny, but it doesn't. And we even have Mali worming their way down here. And I'm pretty sure Kilwa wanted all this for themselves. So.
well, someone else who wants a bit of that is Bjorn B, sitting there playing in Pasai, where he's got a dream of freeing Cuba again.
Oh boy, he'll never let it stop. He wants that Cuba Luba.
Yes, it's his dream. It's a modest dream, but it's his dream, damn it.
Worth noting, he's also in position for any activities you might want to do around here. Who knows what he's going to get up to? But I hear he's been growing in aspirations. So
Ooh.
we'll see. I think he was saying, I always play low down, nobody pays too much attention. I think now is my time.
Now, it's a
But,
winter of my discontent.
But you were saying that perhaps these nations want to create art.
Art. Yes, they've decided to let go of such obsolete concepts like the will to win and scoring points in favour of true art.
Okay, well, I mean, they have a lot of convincing to do when this is the kind of modern art,
Yeah, I
maybe?
mean, I don't know if our fans will approve of such border gore.
No. I think that artwork is all bark and no bite.
Yes.
All right, so down goes...
Sana.
Yeah, that gives these guys all... Yeah, free pass, really. The Ethiopians are not using their fleet to keep them in place. That might be on purpose. They might be saying, come on then, I'll trap you over
Yes.
here. The question is, is it a trap? And will Gujarat fall for it? Will
Well, the other
Ethiopia
thing is,
execute it?
does Ethiopia have, the ability to spring the trap? Because he might be a trap, Gujarat might walk right into it, and then just power right through.
That's how Starnan deals with traps. He sees
Yes.
them and just runs straight through
He
them.
sees them, ignores them, and then just keeps on going, you know. And it's not failed him, that plan.
And the occupation is being transferred to Vigianagar here.
Oh.
That's a telltale sign of their plans here.
Yeah, so it looks like this is
Gujarat
going to be
would not be
Vijayanagar's last territorial demand.
Nothing beyond this land. I mean, once I
I
have,
have
once
in my
he has-
hand a piece of paper. Yes.
once he has the defensive mountains and fortifications that allow him entry in Ethiopia, there's no reason he would push that anymore.
No, I mean,
Why
well,
would he?
I mean, does he really need anything else?
Well, now we're going down the Marco idea of I don't need that land. I don't want.
I never wanted it anyway.
It was
Society made me
forced
take it.
upon
Yeah.
me. Okay, so Persia doing some advanced rebel strats here, but thankfully the
Vijayanagar is doing his bit too. I mean, he's always been one for crushing rebels. He crushed a lot of Starnan's rebels. Now he's crushing
I think he's going to go back to crushing a lot of Starnan's rebels.
Starnan, not short of rebels. That's what added to the
But
map.
yeah, Persia is holding out in this war, but I suspect that they could have peace forced upon them.
It depends how.
Now this war is what exactly? The conquest of Bela. You know Bela? Well, there she is.
Yep.
And if there are Baluchi separatists, oh, there's not anymore. I was thinking they could liberate them, but it looks all plain sailing for the Gujarati here, especially since they still have Mong Yang dealing with occupations.
Awesome.
Persian separatists.
Well,
in
that's good
Nogai.
news. Good
There's
news for Persia.
Silver lining here and there.
Yes,
Nogai have pieced out of this war because they've decided they are more interested in eating up Russia again. They're going to hold on to it for real this time.
It all belongs to Mother Russia, unless he wants to become Russia.
Ooh. Would be an interesting play for Nogai here, but I think they would need, they'd need to convert their own culture, and they'd need quite a lot of this Lithuanian land. Lithuania is allied to the mighty Livonian order, so I wouldn't put it...
Victory card. Someone just mentioned 1650, isn't it?
Yes, 1650 is a cut-off for the next round of victory cards.
So
Since I
let's-
don't think we're having any big battles going on here, although I do think that Ethiopia would be... Oh, they wouldn't charge straight into mountains, I'm sure. But yes, let's have a look at victory cards. Let me add them to this to make it easier to navigate. Okay, what do we have here? We've got Persia that have access to 3 of them, and that's kind of unusual. Okay, so I think there's either a bug with them, or these have been changed without anybody filling me in here. But you're only meant to be able to have access to 2, but we're giving away 3, so I guess it's just 50% extra free today.
Yes, buy one, get one free. Yeah.
Still, that kind of works for us here in the commentary booth because
Yeah.
we get to look at more of their targets. We
Yes.
have Nogai.
Oh, he's after his victory card. Is that the 3,000 one?
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
see, Moscow, 3,000 points.
This
so,
is a big one to points make.
yeah, points make the prizes.
Yes, but wait a minute. Who's occupying that part of Nogai?
Looks like, I think Shirvan were involved in this. Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
right.
And, Persia's up here.
Persia's
Definitely.
army's recovering over there. Good plan.
Yeah,
All right,
they
so-
couldn't recover around here. Persia have victory card. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. Persia have victory cards on Gujarat and Vijayanagar, and on Nogai. So that's not going to win them any diplomatic favors. Ethiopia already have 2 of theirs, and
And they get another one on Kilwa. But after that performance from their allies,
Well,
that would be. I don't know what you think.
if Kilwa won't defend their closest allies, are they even going to defend themselves? You know,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
far does their lust for African gold go? I
Yes.
don't know. When it comes to Kilwa themselves, yeah, they have their eyes on Mogadishu here, so maybe something will break between the 2. I don't know. Never mind the Ottomans, although, you know, if they were to go for it. Oh!
Oh,
Ottomans.
guy. Oh, dear.
Ottomans are going for it. Nagai have got to go.
Yeah.
Are Nagai going to preserve their alliance with Persia, or Persia going to say, you know what, I think we're going to have to call it quits here?
You're on your own, kid.
Persia have given up in the war, Gujarat have eaten them up, and Kathiawar remain a subject of Persia, but still there, as you know, masterfully expected to happen.
Well, where's Gujarat's victory cards?
Yeah, good question, because he'll want to gobble those up.
Oh.
Okay, if he wants those 3,000 points, he's going to have to betray Vijayanagar.
Yes.
Much the same Vijayanagar on Gujarat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I doubt they would fall out over this, but
But what's a victory card between friends?
I know if somebody has to win it. That's
Yes.
the thing. Who's it going to be? All right, so Persia do not have an alliance with Nagai anymore. They have decided I'm not going to defend my allies. So And that's a problem with the 4 players here. There's a lot of distrust there, like joining wars and not fighting, or like backing out when the going gets tough. That doesn't build a strong alliance, and that is why these nations, even though they were not that much stronger in units, were able to cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Indeed.
So the diplomacy is real
and
here.
Vienna Guard got aided, just someone's helpfully pointing out.
There we go.
Yes, just...
That's not too bad an amount of development. What we got? 12, 18, yeah, 20, quite a lot.
Yes, not bad little...
But this is their last.
Yes, you know, Vienna Guard is peaceful, they have no weapons.
What, these? They're just on tour. They're
Yes.
on a peacekeeping mission.
Yes, you know, they're just ceremonial troops. Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Persia. Okay, the Ottoman conquest of Baghdad now. Persia are being punished for not defending Nagai.
I think Nogai basically pieced out as quickly.
Yeah, Nagai said, have it. Now, if Persia had just joined in that war, they would have been in that peace treaty, and then they would have enjoyed a nice truce with the Ottomans. But because Persia said, no, me and Nagai, that's not an alliance, it's more like...
And it looks like there's no friends for Persia.
No.
Friends of Persia?
Goodbye, no. Ethiopia. It's funny the way it...
These loyal alliances go.
Yeah. Funny, loyalty crushed under one little bit of pressure.
Grugi and Dino are at war. Are they at war with each other, or is there friendship?
That would amuse me greatly, but is a war with Lunda. Lunda, eh? Because I know them.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. He loves his no CB wars. I wonder if this is another one of them. So, Yamana, what are you up to? The 3rd war of Yamana aggression. 6 stability down the drain just to go for these wars across the world. Yes, it would be 6. He's going to gun down Lunda. Lunda's tech is inferior to his own. He shouldn't have too much problem here, except for the mask of Terra Incognita. So that means now 3 powers. Well, unless we count Cannon Bornu's presence here, let's say 4 powers. All interested in Central Africa here.
Alright.
Stop these observer lies. Yamana is not aggressive. Okay.
But let's just keep going round our victory cards.
Yeah, okay. Easy to get
yeah, we got bogged down here. Let's see,
we checked all these guys.
Yeah.
We looked through India. Mong Yang, they already have almost 2 of them. They would need a province off of Dai Viet. I seem to remember this one being occupied by Danes before.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's tainted the province such that Dai Viet would want to surrender.
Shanxi? Who's got that?
Shanxi. Oh, it's a hodgepodge. It would mean carving through Korea and through Yamana. But I'm pretty sure a certain Dai Viet would be more than happy to
because if I
accommodate
check
this.
Dai Viet's victory cards, he most definitely has one on Korea here. But where is Korea's new victory card?
Yeah, so where is the land of welfare taking them? They already got it in Ningguya, but the other 2 are on their Japanese friends in Yamana.
Yes, of ever loyal allies in the Grugmeister.
Not only that, but these are some extremely well-developed states here.
Yes, I mean it's very nice real estate. I mean it would be.
We got silk here. Oh, they're not quite enjoying prosperity, but
Yeah, but
maybe
prosperity's
someday.
overrated anyway.
Is that another one of your bourgeois concepts?
That's just a bit overrated, really.
So, who knows? That could ignite some tensions here. We haven't actually looked at score proper, but before we do, I want to check Ayutthaya. They might have some cards of their own. It basically just says, go south.
Yeah, what about the Grugi and D-Notes? I know they were piling on the victory cards on each other.
Yeah,
and they still are.
Keep it coming.
Yes.
It's like,
yes. The Grugi, D-Note, all I can tell you is the game is saying fight.
Yeah.
Fight
it would
each
be
other.
so good. Look, yeah, fight as equals. Actually, Uesugi would benefit so much from fighting at this point. They have the technology. We know that Yamana is on
his
an
no
expedition.
CB. Yes. I mean, boys, just what you should do is do a deal with everyone else, set up the Japanese Thunderdome and fight it out.
Yeah. We're calling for it here and now. Okay, people are also asking about the Indonesian ones. So, yeah, again, Pasai, just everything around you. Brunei. Okay, and is it just those 2? Are those 2?
Or maybe there's
do they
one
have...
in elsewhere. Oh,
Aha!
one on the Incas.
Yes, so you need to take down the Inca is what it's saying. How many points are the Inca worth for you?
3 grand, I would say.
I think that was 3 grand. Let's double check there.
Yes.
3 grand. Not a lot I wouldn't do for 3 grand. And invading Inca is pretty high on the list of things we would do around here.
What's one?
So Starnan is doing some indiscriminate bullying of Jaunpur there. Mawar and Nepal getting involved as ever, and we still have the... So only 2 wars at the moment, both against AIs, and Ayutthaya still having to send out their tribute. Now the tribute that Dai Viet can claim is really growing as their tributaries do. I mean, 1,000 manpower from Ayutthaya, 4 diplo points from Malacca, there we go. Vijayanagar, 12 diplo, another 12 diplo from Mongyang, and some more manpower coming in from Buryatia, as you do. And because they have a solid bunch of tributaries and nothing really dragging them down, they really have solidified their place in the Emperor of China. They've passed their reforms, and it doesn't look like their mandate is in any risk for now.
Yes, but we still have a few countries to get round.
Yes,
for a start, the
So-
Incas, where are their victory cards?
Yes, I'm glad you're here to keep me on track with
Yes,
that.
stay on target. Oh, they've got one off
Yeah,
there.
they got Venezuela. That's their 2 grand.
And the 1,000. He's doing quite well as our
Yeah,
Bratton.
but Suriname off of Great Britain.
Well,
I'm sure they could arrange something with the Brunei's.
well, at the rate Brunei's going, they might as well just be able to take it themselves.
Aye. So sorry. I'll transfer them to you later.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to break the alliance. I'll set it up in 5 years. Might
Yes.
go down that way.
And then we've got Mali and Karimbornu left to check, although...
Okay, so again, it's just between the 2. Now, Mali had a choice when Kanembornu was in hot water. Help them out. Help them out or crush them. And he bottled it. He couldn't crush them. Didn't have the heart to do it.
One more observant fan has pointed out that that Bratton doesn't have his 1,000 victory card because he needs the Galapagos Islands.
Aha.
I mean, we might as well check in on Johan's victory card since he's appeared.
Will Naples even be big enough to get victory cards? No,
answer is
they
no.
need 300 development. They have, I'm guessing, 150. Right on the money, 174.
So victory coming to a Naples near you.